The Day of the Dead celebrations in Mexico have become so popular that it catches the attention of thousands of people who look forward to enjoying this tradition. In this video, I show you what to do in Mexico City during these dates, especially going to the Day of the Dead parade. After visiting Morelia, the beautiful capital of Michoacán, in Pátzcuaro, from where we took a boat to get to the amazing island of Janitzio, now me and my family head to Mexico City to live the celebrations of the Day of the Dead, especially a parade that in the last years has gained a lot of popularity. But keep in mind that the celebrations in the Mexican capital are not the most traditional. They are based in bringing contemporary entertainment to the masses. We are already in Mexico City. We arrived a little bit ago and now we're walking around. We're really close to the Angel of Independence and I'm here with my family. We're joining the trip. My mom,
Hi.
Esther. Ivan is here already. My brother Oscar.
Hi.
Andres, hola.
Hi.
Alessandra, Andrea, and Nicolas. Let's go. The Reforma Avenue was filled with people, Day of the Dead teams all over. This celebration happens on the 1st and 2nd of November, but people start gathering days before. We decided to walk to the Insurgentes metro station to go to the historic center, specifically to the Zócalo. We're going on the metro. We've arrived at the Zócalo. The cathedral, it's like lit in so nicely. The Zócalo and its surroundings are filled with people. So many people. And the Zócalo itself, it's closed right now. It has a lot of alebrijes and altars. Hopefully they'll open it tomorrow. And we're gonna head now to eat because we're really hungry. The whole historic center is filled with people and restaurants are busy as well. Andrea, ¿tienes hambre?
Tengo hambre.
¿Tienes hambre?
Me muero de hambre.
Qué rico vamos a comer. We waited a long time to get into the Salón Corona, but we're here. I've eaten here before and the tacos are good. We ordered several tacos, guacamole and queso, but the most traditional here are the pastor tacos, the ones made with pork. We just finished eating at Salón Corona and the food wasn't as good as other times. I think it's because there's a lot of people and they're not putting all the effort in the kitchen. What do you think?
Not too good.
Not too good?
No. A little expensive.
We came to Garibaldi. This plaza is known for the mariachis. This is where you can find the mariachis. There's a lot of bars around, so mostly for adults. So we only came for a little bit, and now we're heading to Bellas Artes.
I love it.
They sell ponche at the plaza, a drink made with fruits and cinnamon.
I could drink this every day.
We've come to a bakery to find the typical bread of the Day of the Dead. It's this one, mini version. And this is my favorite bread. Ojo, it's called eye because you see, it's the eye.
My favorite is the
Donut?
this one. No, this one.
Pan de muerto?
Yeah.
Para mí uno de.
There's also pan de muerto with cream. I'm getting one. Pan de muerto with cream. Mmm. Yum. Now we came to Bellas Artes. This is where the most beautiful theater in Mexico City is. This is where we end this day because tomorrow we have a long day. Tomorrow is the Day of the Dead parade. So that should be fun. See you tomorrow. another day in Mexico City. It's the Day of the Day parade. It's October 31st, and we're walking around. It's not even noon yet, and it's full of people. The parade is supposed to start at noon, but from the main plaza, the Zócalo. So we're near the Ángel de Independencia. So I'm assuming it's gonna be at least take an hour to get here, probably more. What do you think?
Will be great.
A lot of people, right?
A lot of people.
They're selling food, they're painting their faces with skulls. I think I'm gonna paint mine, but I don't know what yet. This is the final result for my whole face, and this is half of it looks. Just like us, a lot of people were painting their faces, especially tourists, and there were a lot. You came to Mexico for the Day of the Dead?
Pretty much. We've been wanting to experience it for a while, and so we finally came this year, and we didn't know with COVID and stuff, if they were going to do anything. So this has been great. The street food has been amazing. Everyone's been so friendly. It's been really cool.
We're trying to cross to the other side. That's where my family is. There's so much people and no crossways. Hopefully we'll find one. The parade's starting. We don't have such a great spot, but it's kind of good. Not that bad. Pretty much. My family was able to get a better spot and even rented seats. We were waiting for so long that even a dog was making us cheer. Around 2, we started seeing the first signs of the parade. This year, the slogan is "Celebrating Life." This makes reference to the impact the pandemic had in Mexico. The dancers and floats started parading. Now, many probably wonder, how did this Day of the Dead parade begin? Well, the first edition happened in 2016, and it happened because of the movie 007, where a Day of the Dead parade happened. Mexico City really liked the Hollywood idea and decided to make a parade every year. The only year it didn't get done was in 2020 because of the pandemic. I think that's one of the reasons there was so many people, because it was one of the first free and big events in the city. There were many floats like this one of Frida Kahlo laying on her bed. There was also presence of many artists like Laura León. Overall, around 1,000 people paraded 9 kilometers with around 1 million people watching along the way.
Para mí fue espectacular porque es mi primera vez que lo veo y me gustó. Lo único, voy a decir lo que no me gustó.
Sí.
Lo único que no me gustó fue que no está muy bien organizado.
Even though the organizers were expecting for everyone to wear masks and keep their distance, that did not happen, and a lot of critics came after the event because of possible massive spread of the virus.
I never seen this before. Is it my first time for Muertos?
You liked it?
I love it.
The parade just ended. I think it was awesome. I really liked it, even though there were so many people and it was hard to find a spot where to be. Well, you can see the amount of people that just are leaving this parade. What do you think?
Was great.
Great?
I love it.
They said there was more people than the previous 2 years ago, because last year was canceled because of COVID. But this year there was so many people. It was great. Loved it. We wanted to eat something typical, but it was full everywhere. We were able to find an Italian restaurant that had space, so we just ate there. ¿Qué tal?
Bien.
We met with my good friend Raúl and his mom.
Hola, ¿cómo están?
We were planning to visit a local cemetery, but because of the pandemic, most cemeteries were closed. We decided to go to Coyoacán, where a lot of people were celebrating. We're in Coyoacán, a very congregated place for the Day of the Dead. You can't even walk in some spots. This is the neighborhood of Frida Kahlo, so hopefully we'll go to her house. And we are right at the center of the plaza where the statue of the coyotes are. They're purple right now. We're tired but happy.
Hi.
Hola Andrés.
Say hey.
We came to Frida's house, but it's closed. This year, there's no altar. So here, our trip to Mexico City during the Day of the Dead celebration ends, but we're gonna continue this adventure to Pátzcuaro and the island of Janitzio, where the tradition is even better. So I'll see you in the next video.